Hi guys, welcome to my channel. And if you guys don't know, this is my first YouTube video. I know. So, as you guys can see down below, we're going on a cruise in June, guys. So, where we will be going to Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas. And fun fact, last year I went on Allure of the Seas and I literally seen Utopia. And I said to myself, I'm going on that cruise. So here we are. So as you guys can see down below, these are things that we're going to need and possibly you're going to need for your next cruise. Come along. So on this cruise, it's going to be me and my boyfriend. This will be our third cruise. And then also my boyfriend will be bringing his 7-year-old son, and this will be his first cruise. So this being said, I'm going to include mainly a lot of things for kids, but also some things for us adults. So let's get started. First thing first that you need to bring is a carry-on bag. So this is my boyfriend's son carry-on bag. The reason why you need to bring a carry-on bag is because if you guys are selling Royal Caribbean, the rooms do not open up till 1. Now, although the rooms do open up at 1, your suitcase may not be at your room at 1 o'clock. So it's important to have a carry-on bag. It can include things like your swimsuits. It can include things like your swimsuit, sunscreen, a change of clothes, lotion, just necessities that you need before your room even is, well, actually before your suitcase gets to your room. So right here, we're gonna go through my boyfriend's son's book bag. I packed it up. It's not done yet. Let's go through it. So right here, we do have a cup. This cup come off of Amazon. I will link it down below for the ones that want to know. This come off of Amazon. Now, yes, his son do have the drink package. He has the refreshment package where he's able to get soda and juice along with water. But those cups are not spill proof. As you guys can see here, this is more like spill proof. So we don't have nothing to worry about because once again, we are on a cruise and we're not trying to pay for the workers to do the laundry. So also, let's go into here. We have a lanyard. So yes, we have him a lanyard. The lanyard is for his CPAS card. Although we're going to get him the WOW band, which is the band where you're able to get your drinks and order food. It's a lot of things. Oh, also you can unlock your room door, main thing. This is something that him having his CPAS card, he's going to need it in order to get off the boat. And also he's going to go to Adventure Ocean. So that's something that he's going to need. Now, also for any parents, I have him a pair of shades. So if anyone wants to know, these are very flexible. So in case you guys have any kids that do not care about their things and do not know that shades can break easily, these are real, very flexible shades. And I got these off Amazon and I will list these down below as well. All right, let's see what's in here. A poncho. This is something that a lot of people do not think about, but this is something that a lot of people do need when they go on a cruise ship. The reason why is because we do not control the weather. The cruise people do not control the weather. Sometimes it may rain. And if you ain't got no poncho, you're going to be running out in the rain. Especially if you have an excursion. If you have an excursion and it's pouring down raining, you're going to regret not having a poncho. So make sure you guys have a poncho. Just saying, make sure you guys have a poncho. And then also, he have a fan. So the fan blows air from right here and right here, if I'm not mistaken. There's many different modes for this. So what I can say is, once again, just like the shades, these are very flexible for kids that's really wild. So this came off of Amazon and I will link this down below as well. Next thing you cannot forget about is sunscreen. So make sure in the carry-on bag you pack sunscreen as said before. Because once again, if you do not have this, your room is going to be ready at 1 o'clock to 1:30. And once again, there's a high chance your suitcase may not be at your room. So pack up some sunscreen, guys. And then once again, said before, make sure you have swimsuit. You don't want your kids sitting on the side of the pool wishing they had their swimsuit and you didn't put their swimsuit in their suitcase. That is the first rookie mistake I can tell you that right then and there because I've done it. My first time cruising, I literally wore sweatpants. Were they sweatpants? Actually, I wore tights and a black jacket to the sail away party. Do you not know how hot that is? Hot. Shaking my head. And then, oops, fresh toothpaste. And let's not forget, while we're at it, you need whisk in case you're out on the go. You want some Sorrentos, Giovanni's, whisk. Keep it. Or also, not even an or, it's an also, floss picks. These two, actually all four of these are mandatory. Along with, don't forget your mouthwash. Now, with this cruise being my boyfriend's son's first cruise, there are a lot of medications that I did get. Were they medications? Actually, I take that back. There was a lot of necessities that I did get because I'm a huge overthinker. So I don't want to wait till the last minute till we get on the boat or we make it to Orlando and realize, oh shit, we need X, Y, and Z. So let me explain. Starting with here, we have Pepto Kids. We do not know how his son's stomach is gonna operate on this boat. We don't know. And in case something was to happen, we have Pepto Kids. Also, we have Tylenol, cold, and flu. We understand. Actually, for the people that do cruise, if you guys know, at nighttime, it do get real cool at night. Which is another thing that you're gonna need. A jacket. Make sure you bring a jacket. Have a jacket, please. Because once again, at night, it do get cool. Although it's the summertime, it gets cool. So make sure you guys have some kids telling for the kids. Make sure also people get snotty nose, runny nose. We're not trying to have that. And if we were, we have medicine on speed dial, literally. Also, we have motion sickness tablets. They're chewable. It said prevents and relieves nausea, dizziness, and vomiting, but these are specifically for kids. Anything motion sickness, make sure you have it. When going on a cruise, make sure you have anything motion sickness. So for me and my boyfriend, I done dropped it. One moment. I'm back. We have the motion sickness patches. So these are patches you can stick it anywhere. Most people stick it behind their ear. I see a lot of people stick it behind their ear. So yes, make sure you get motion sickness patches. They have motion sickness glasses. They even have motion sickness wristbands. Make sure you get something motion sickness before getting on this cruise. And I'm telling you guys this because I understand that, oh, I gotta scratch myself. Oh, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Why my counter just scratched me up? One moment. Well, this came in handy. I think this is a little too small. Beep, 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 beep. That's not safe. Now where did I leave off at? I'm telling you guys this because going to medical, that is a bill itself. Like you paying for another cruise trip. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I will not lie, and I'm being so honest. So that being said, a Johnson first aid kit. There's nothing in here but really band-aids. This is how it looks. It's a travel, it's an on-the-go travel kit. This is everything that's on it if you want to read it. Since there's no Neosporin or anything in there, that's why I have these little travel things, travel tubes, so I can pack them up and easily stick them in my purse. So now that I have that, on to some other things. Me and my boyfriend, we have the deluxe drink package, so we do have little pouches. This came off of Amazon. This is not a necessity, but if you want it, I will link it down below. And then also I have wet ones and along with Kleenex. Once again, while at the pool deck, you're not gonna have no tissue around you. And then on top of that, dealing with the kids do have snotty nose when around water. Kleenex on the go. Now, as far as the wet ones, these are hand wipes. As you guys can see, they're hand wipes. One thing that I do love about Royal Caribbean is that they do have sinks where you can wash your hands. Prime example, let's say the Windjammer. Can't think of anywhere else right now. But, oh, the Solarium. They do have places for you to wash your hands. But, prime example, if you was to go to Johnny Rockets, there's no sink for you to wash your hands. Wet ones. Plus, once again, you're on a cruise ship with a lot of different people, so let's keep that in mind. Also, stain treater, stain remover. This is for kids and adults in case you were to mess up your clothes, because you do not want to pay those people to do your laundry. I've never did that anywho, but Just saying. And then as far as for an adult's wise, make sure you have your sunscreen. Don't forget about yourself. Make sure you have your sunscreen. So now this right here, this came off of Amazon. This is a luggage tag. If you guys sell Royal, this is the size that you're gonna need. And if you guys sell Carnival, I think there's a bigger size, if I'm not mistaken. It's a wider rectangle, but you're gonna need these to stick your tags in, your room tags. I call them room tags. They have your room number and separated by color, so they know exactly where to put your suitcase on the boat. And then also phone case, waterproof phone case, and make sure you have this as well. I love it. This is something that I really do use when I go to Perfect Day at Coco K. I use this a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. I use it a lot. So make sure if you guys want it, go ahead and get it. And then also a fan. Make sure you get yourself a fan. This is a real nice fan, y'all. Listen. Make sure y'all get this. This came straight off Amazon, y'all. I cannot lie. This came straight off Amazon. And if you're going to the Bahamas or Mexico or something, it's really hot. Invest in a fan. I promise you will not forget. You will not regret. Get a fan. You're going to be hot in all caps. Also, don't forget, don't do a rookie mistake that I did as well. I put my shades in my suitcase. Don't ask why. I just did. So make sure you have a pair of shades. Keep a pair of shades with you before you even get on the boat. Like, make sure the shades are on your head. Keep them on your head. I cannot make this up. Make sure you have your shades. So with that being said, the last thing that I would like to say is for people that do have kids, make sure you bring multiple changing of clothes. That does not make sense. Make sure you guys bring a lot of clothes for your kids, also because there are certain activities that has certain attire that your kids need to wear. So prime example, if your child wants to do rock climbing, your child is going to need pants. I don't think they're going to need pants, but I know for sure that they're going to need socks and shoes. So make sure you pack socks and shoes for your kid. Also, for ice skating, there is ice skating on the boat. If your kid want to do ice skating, pants, socks, of course they have the shoes, but make sure you have pants and socks. Another thing is laser tag. If they want to do laser tag, make sure they just have tennis shoes and socks. Don't know for sure, don't mind my words, don't know for sure if they need pants. I don't really think so because it's just laser tag, but I know for sure they need socks and shoes. So that concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first YouTube video, obviously. So with that being said, I hope you guys like, subscribe to my channel. And also, that being said, I will be back to show you guys me, myself, and I, along with my boyfriend and his son, on the cruise to Utopia of the Seas. Thank you. Bye.